Hi, this is Dan with QT Equipment. Today we're going to take a look at this beautiful Pete 537 with a welder deck and IMT equipment. Before we dig into the compartments and what's going here, let's just take a look at this thing. This is a 33,000 GVW truck, so you are going to need a CDL for this. We've got the PACCAR PX9 engine, 330 horse. You thought the manual transmission was dead. It is not dead. This has the Eaton 10-speed. A couple of nice details I wanted to point out on this truck. You've got a chrome grille, you've got the one-piece chrome bumper, chrome on your mirrors, chrome visor, and the diamond plate on the other side is nice. Before we talk about this welder deck, what's going on this welder deck, what your welder deck options are, what your welder placement options are on service trucks, let's look and see what we got for toolboxes. I bet it's going to be good. American Eagle toolbox. A skinny American Eagle toolbox to match. Horizontal American Eagle toolboxes, 3 5-inch drawers that are deep enough for all your biggest sockets. I knew there had to be a set of bolt bins on this truck. I found them, they're right here. We've got a big gap on our welder deck here. What's going here? Well, customer has their own welder and it didn't make sense to ship it back and forth, but they are going to install a Miller Big Blue 800 welder on this welder deck. This, depending on how you spec it out, is somewhere $50,000 to $70,000 welder. This is a big boy welder and I guarantee you this guy knows how to weld. If you're running a welder as big as the Big Blue 800, you're going to need a welder deck. That welder is massive. It's going to take up pretty much this entire space, and you do need to leave a little room to be able to service it. If you're running a smaller welder, let's say a Trailblazer or a Bobcat, which are much more common on the service trucks, and sorry, Lincoln fans, I know those are great welders too. It's just that 98% of the welders we supply for customers happen to be Millers. If you're running a Miller Bobcat or a Trailblazer, the most common location for us to place those is on top of the side pack. It's nice, it's out of the way, it's a little harder to get to, but you don't take up any other real estate inside your truck. Some guys like the welder cutout. We put the welder inside the load space and then cut out usually the RV1 compartment so that you can access everything from inside the compartment. Some guys like that, and then some guys like to have a welder deck. Welder deck options, you can get these from IMT in a couple of different ways. This is a 36-inch welder deck with a flat top. You've got underbody boxes on both sides. You can also get this as, I believe, a 24-inch welder deck, and then you can also order this with raised compartments on either the passenger or driver's side. As far as welders on service trucks go, fleets are handling this a lot of different ways. And let me tell you a quick story from probably 10 or 15 years ago. We had a fleet manager that went around and surveyed his mechanics and what they were liking about their trucks and what they didn't like. And he found out that the welders were primarily being used to power microwaves in the field. So he's checking the hour meters, and these guys were not welding at all. They were just using the welders to power microwaves to heat up their Campbell's chunky chicken noodle soup or whatever it was. He went back and they stripped all the welders off their trucks. Right decision, wrong decision, I don't know. I mean, we've got some fleets that have a dedicated welder. They've got Bob. Bob's been welding since he was 12 years old. He's got all the equipment. He has all the experience in the certifications, and nobody in the fleet welds except for Bob. That's how they do it. We've got some other fleets that they need everybody in their team to be outfitted with welders. They don't want to send a guy 3 hours away to work on a job that needs to do some light welding and he doesn't have that capability. There's a lot of different ways to handle it, and we're happy to handle it however you want. We've built 2,243 trucks to date, and we've done it a lot of different ways. Our job is to go talk to a customer and A, know our product really well, B, keep an open mind because there's not just one right way to do this. And C, listen to the customer and try to solve their problems. That's what we do here. That's what makes it fun. If you want some ideas on how you can improve your fleet, you can go to our Instagram page at QT Equipment. You can check out Facebook, QT Equipment, or our website. We finally have some stock back in inventory, qtequipment.com. Work dirty, be happy. Until next time. We just wrapped up a video on a Pete 537, and since this was a welding centric video, I wanted to thank my favorite welder on YouTube, IC Weld. Isaac, he's got a great YouTube channel. He's got a great following on Instagram. Go check him out. IC Weld, personal social media inspiration for me. Great job, brother.